find some Indian stuff in these cornfields once in a while. You going?
Yeah.
So anyway, I get out and I walk along the creeks and keep my eyes open and find where the minnows are first. We saw some in this little pool here. There were a lot more last year, but anyway, I'm going to throw a trap in there. What I use is a little bit of bread and some dog food. I save the old stale bread around the house. Put in a slice, maybe put in a little bit of white bread. I think they like white bread better. And then just some dog kibbles. That's too many. You only need about, I don't know, a quarter cup of them. Then you clip the trap together. One thing you want to do is make sure you have a tag with your name and address on it. This one fell off of this trap, but we'll get by today. Tie it off on something so you can retrieve it easy. I leave that set in the creek for about an hour or 2 hours and come back and pick up whatever I caught. You should check the laws for your particular state, because New York has got specific regulations about minnow trapping. You have to catch them and use them on the body of water where you find them. And you know, I guess out in some of the Rocky Mountain states you're not even allowed to use live bait, so be sure you're complying with your local laws. Thank you. This ice, right off the edge of this ice, there's a big pot of spot-tail shiners or spot-fin shiners. There's some right there. There's probably 400 or 500 of them in there. So they're not chubs, but we'll get some. Come here, maybe you can see them. Right off the edge of the ice. See, the water's kind of clear.
Seeing reflections in the camera here, that's about it.
The sun has to be on it. We'll get a bucket of them, but I guess I'll have to go back to the well to get my big ones. Have you seen any with your own eyes?
No, not yet. I'm getting a lot of reflection. Sun is just...
How about over there by the tree roots? See them swimming in the water? They're only about 6 inches to a foot underneath the water. kind of like a pale champagne color.
Okay. How much you pay for a trap like that?
$12 around. It's a couple dozen shiners on the cases.
Do you ever come back and have a trap missing?
Once in a while, that's why I get out of the way places like this. Can you see them already swarming over the top of the trap? You see their shapes highlighted?
I see them with my eyes. I'm not sure what we're gonna see.
Look at it. They'll be going in that in no time.
There's a dozen right hovering right on top of it. And there's something shiny on there. That must be like your.
I used like a Bud Light label to chisel my name and address into. That thing will have 100 or 200 shiners in it when we come back. That is a mistake most guys that trap make, is they go out, they throw their trap in the creek, and they come back and nothing's in it. I go out, I find the bait, then I throw my trap in the creek, and when I come back I got lots. You have to find them, trap. And we found them. And yeah, you could shoot any of this because nobody ever.
Yeah. Yeah, tell the people at home there you're going to leave now.
Okay. We got our traps in the water. We're going to go fish for some browns for a couple hours on a beautiful little creek down the road, and when we come back we should have 5 or 6 dozen shiners. Yeah. Let's go see what we got. Oh, there's some in there though. You can see the bread moving around. Well, we saw a few in here, so we tried it. I think we caught a few. be a great haul here. The next one, I think we're going to have a lot. But we do have some. And some chubs, which is really what I want. Another sucker. Some golden shiners. I like those. See, there's a golden.
Yep.
They're like the bait you buy in the store. There's a chub. Golden. Golden. Big chub.
Ooh.
And a nice
Good
fat,
size to them.
nice sucker. Another golden. And a chub.
It's like a dead one. He's gonna.
He's alright.
That's a decent haul, I'd say.
Yeah, it's alright. What do you see in the next one?
Especially the size of them.
Your eyes are going to pop out of your head.
Trap number 2.
Yeah. Well, I still see lots of minnows swimming around in the water, which isn't a good sign. Means I didn't catch as many as I thought I would, but we still got some I can see in there.
It's hard to pick anything up with that reflection like that. So we'll wait till you pull it out. Well, what do you do if there's 2 inches of ice?
I break a path out to it. Yeah, we didn't do good at all.
Well,
I was expecting more. There's more out there. Oh well, there's enough for a fishing trip.
at least.
Go over to the bucket and see what we got. And these are the river shiners. They're called spot fin. They're more streamlined than the golden. And there's some chubs in there too.
Can't reuse your bait?
Yeah.
It's not worth it?
Well, it messes up the water, so I tend to just throw it out. See, they're nice shiners for walleyes.
Good numbers on that. More than I thought. So what do you think? You got 25, 30?
Yeah, about 30.
Well, I know you pay a lot when you buy the bigger ones in the bait shop, so
Yeah.
$7 or $8 worth at least, I'd say.
And they're like preconditioned. They're not going to die when you put them on the hook and drop them in cold water. And they got all their vitality. They're wild things rather than like a domestic that's, you know, kind of pampered and raised and kept in warm water. These things are hardy, natural wild bait.
Yeah, one big one in there, man. So successful or just about average or
Successful but below average.
below average?
There's I take these kibbles out because they foul the water really fast. One thing you do when you get these things home is you put them in a bucket of water for overnight, and they'll shit out they'll shit all that bread that they ate out, and it'll make the water messy. Then you change the water the next day.
Where do you get your water?
I use tap water, but you could get this stuff at the pet shop that percolates out the heavy metals that are in there, any copper
So
or...
you just treat your tap water and you're good to go.
Yeah, it takes the fluoride out, or whatever that is that they put in chlorine.
Like a good bait bug. That would satisfy me for a day on the ice.
Yeah, yep, that's a
No
day's...
question.
That's a day's worth.
No question. Cut.
Ready?